Hi guys, this is Bailey from Iceboxauto, just showing up a Volkswagen Transporter T5.1 system we've installed today. Obviously slightly the older car. This is also our Style 4 system, so it's quite beefy in terms of spec. At the moment we've got my Android Auto paired up, which is basically just my phone on the screen. More than likely you're probably pretty aware of what Android Auto is, but if not, it's pretty much just an application that you Bluetooth your phone to. Once you've done that, it shares the data with your phone, and obviously it'll transfer the maps and music applications from your phone onto the system. So for instance, you've got my Spotify over here, you've got my Google Maps, so if I press search up here, you can see where all my stuff is pretty much. Going back, we've got all the applications on my phone. So if I go to Waze, for instance, this is the Waze from my phone on the screen. Oh yeah, I don't think I'm signed into it, but pretty much it's just your phone on the system. You can't really go wrong with it. You can also use hands-free from this, so if I said, "Okay Google, take me home," there we go, so that's going to bring up my home. Obviously, but you can get it to make calls, and you can get it to skip songs and stuff. So if I said, "Okay Google, skip this song," there you go. So you don't have to actually press anything. It's quite handy for cars such as this Transporter, which doesn't actually have any steering wheel controls as well. But another thing you can do on this system is, I don't know if you can really see it, see this little thing here? You can use that for volume, because it doesn't actually have any physical volume buttons on the screen. It can also take you home, it can turn the screen off, and it can go back. So, speaking of, this is the home screen on the system. So up here you've got Google Maps. I don't think it has our location on it at the moment. There you go. So it'll try and find our location. Obviously, only thing is at the moment the unit doesn't have internet, because it's using kind of like a mobile hotspot to my phone here. So if I was to give the system internet, what I'll do is I'll just turn my phone's Bluetooth and Wi-Fi off, so that the CarPlay and the Android Auto isn't actually running, and then swipe down, switch Wi-Fi. It should hopefully have been paired up to our internet in the office. There we are. So there we go. So things like Google Maps and stuff on this unit will start working. So if I just search Anfield, there we go, press start. So there's a couple of ways to use the unit pretty much. It depends on if you want to basically have it run off your phone, or if you want to run it off its own steam. Best thing you can do if you do want to do it this way, where you actually install the applications to the system, is to put a SIM card into it, because then, say you don't even have your phone, it'll still operate. And yeah, that's pretty much it for your Google Maps and stuff there anyway. You can split screen as well, so if I press that there, one of the only apps you can't split screen is the CarPlay, but let me see if I can open something else. So if I open, say, the Equalizer live, possibly. No, that's another one you can't split screen. What can I actually split screen here? The video player will probably split screen. Yeah, so video player, and then I need Google Maps open as well. There we go. So press that there, and then that'll split screen. So if I do something like that, there you go. Obviously the aspect ratio is not great on the film in a small screen like that, but it works for things like maps and then a music app. So if I was to install Spotify to the unit, you could run it like that, where you'd have your Spotify library here and then your Google Map here, and vice versa. I will say the text on it's quite large for some reason, but there you go. And then you just swipe to close stuff, and I'll just close everything. So on this system you've got a couple things. So this here is the app store for all the applications which are on the system. So you have things like your CAN bus service, your CAN buses, your a couple themes for the screen you can install. So if I wanted it to look slightly different, I can do it from here. You can also get like car launcher applications and stuff, and change the actual car launcher app from the system. But yeah, generally you have things like your CarLink, which is your CarPlay, your Android Auto, and then your CAN bus stuff. which is quite handy because previously you'd have to actually get the updates from the factory, but now they're starting to do over-the-air updates where you can actually pretty much get it updated yourself with an internet connection. Bluetooth here, this is the Android's own Bluetooth, so you can see the phones we've had connected to it, but what I'll do now actually is I'll do a little Bluetooth reset because we're about to hand the car off to the customer. There we are, so now there'll be no Bluetooth devices that have been paired to it. Calculator's a calculator, CarLink is just Android Auto or CarPlay, Chrome's just a browser, so there you go. I will say generally what happens is a lot of the factories will test it, so there'll be all Chinese on it, so you just delete browsing history of all time, there you go, and then open a new tab. Oh, it's still there, but yeah, there you go. So Google Chrome and stuff works. Control, this is for if you need to program your steering wheel controls. This car doesn't have any, so it doesn't actually do anything. Equalizer, this is the equalizer on the system, so you can make the car go a lot louder than it used to, and you've got a bunch of settings for surround sound and stuff like that. There's tons of them, I don't even know how the majority of them work. File manager is just a file manager, so if you plug a USB or pen drive into the system and you want to put like films onto the screen or songs onto the screen, you just do it from here. You just copy and paste them across onto the system and then put them in the audio folder. Gallery's a gallery, so it's just for images basically. There you go. So car logo, and then I don't know what that is, and then the logo that actually boots up. Hide button, I think this is your little see, there we go, and then you probably want display right on this, to be honest, now that I think about it. And then you can change the size of it, and you can change the transparency of it, I believe, or the colour of it. I don't really know what that does, to be honest. Yeah, it just changes. There you go. But to be honest, you probably want it white anyway. Oh, I'm doing it. There you go. Oh no, that didn't actually change it. There we go. That there is just your volume and stuff. It's a lot easier, obviously, if it's on the driver's side. If you do need it, you just press it, and there you go. Yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest, on this thing. Touch assistant, this is this little one up here. So I know you saw this one, but that one there is like a hotkey to get you about, but it's half not needed, to be honest. You only really need that one there. Maps is Google Maps. Media is just music or films. Play Store, this is where you actually install items to the system, or applications I should say. So if you sign into that, you can install what you want to it. Route, I think that is just yeah, so this is like a little app that tells you your mileage and stuff on a specific route. So you just press it, start it, and then it'll tell you all the stuff on the way. Vehicle settings, these will be some of your car's trip information, I believe. So yeah, you've got your mileage and stuff there. It reads fairly well. I think it's reading maybe about 400 over, but that's not terrible. Oh no. Yeah, about 600 over, I think. And obviously your engine speed and stuff. Video play is just same as media, and then YouTube is just YouTube. And that's pretty much it, to be honest. Not really much else I can show you. But yeah, there you go. Press shorts down here. Oh god. Anyway, that's pretty much it. But if you've got any questions or anything about the system, or you want to get something like this done yourself, just give us a shout. Cheers, thank you, bye bye.